prayers. Began to offer prayers. That was the prayer of a nation. Began to offer prayers. Began to offer prayers. And then God, who was invisible, became visible. He appeared like fire. And Lamech said unto his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, and hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. So you know, Cain was the pioneer of murder, but murder now is part of the system, and it has many names. Oh, you know some of the names? I mean contemporary names that make it look accepted. Oh, it's no longer murder really, because are we talking about life? At what form, at what point is life formed? Can we create an allowance just in case in that civilization murder was allowed? And if you read very well, you will discover that this man was talking about murder in whispers. Come close. So no one will call it murder. It will not be accepted as murder. And whenever people speak about it, okay, oh yeah, it's not an important matter, because the civilization accommodates it. So this is the system that Satan created. This is the only creation of Satan, this system. And he created it so that he can legitimize his operations, his wickedness, his darkness in our midst. So the Bible makes reference to a certain Greek word that I need to introduce us to tomorrow morning. It will be difficult to take that in tonight, and I want to be giving you in little bits that you can handle, so that at the end of this conference you will wear new eyes and new lenses, and your eyes will be washed with eye salve, so that you might see. In my final year in the university, I had a roommate that was a preacher. So those days, on campus, they used to call me the teacher, the man of the book. But my roommate was the preacher. He can shake this place upside. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! So the teacher and the preacher, they became roommates. You will expect that a revival should result in that arrangement. He called me one day and said, "You know what? Are you aware that I'm senior to you in ministry?" I said, "Yeah." I'm aware of these things. He said, "All right, let me teach you what you are not aware of." It says, fornication. No man has power to resist it. Now, I'm in a lecture now. Okay. No mortal has a power to overcome fornication. But the thing you will do is this: you can use fornication. Fornication is good, but ensure that no one catches you. This is ministry training. Because the day you are caught, the anointing will leave you. As long as you are not caught, the anointing will remain. So what I'm saying is that this ecosystem, this civilization also has teachers and instructors sleeping in their philosophy, sleeping in their ways. And those of you that are heavy on social media and are interested in the Nigerian experience, you must have seen the vultures. And those of you also that are interested in the state of the church in Africa, you must have seen that the loudest voices on the continent that are making noise everywhere, some of the loudest voices, some of them, the instructors set up to ensure that the devil gets a harvest, which the Bible calls the great falling away. So he told me that he himself, he explores the wonders of the city of fornication. But you see, he's still the greatest preacher here. That when he holds home, he is gifted. The guy I'm talking about is gifted. He said, fornicate, but don't be caught. Guess what? He was caught. My sesiko belama. If you start fornication, you will be caught. Satan is not committed to keeping your secret. No. Satan wants to get a harvest from your life. So the more prominent you are, the better. He will be protecting you as you climb in the ladder until you stand on Olympus. That's when he will expose you, so that he can get a harvest from your rising. Even if it's Jehovah that caused you to rise, he will get a harvest once you have your hands in his cargo. Jesus said to Peter, Peter, Satan has desired you. He wants to sift you like wheat. But I have prayed for you that your faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen your brethren. I say, excuse me, Jesus, excuse me. You got wind, you got intelligence that Satan desired Peter, and you did not stop Satan. I was expecting that Jesus would say, Satan, I desired you, oh Peter. And when the intelligence came to me by the Spirit, I have warded him off. You are free. The reason why Jesus did not resist Satan is because the products, Peter had products that originated from Satan. And because he had those products, Satan automatically has secured authority to sift him. The best Jesus could do was to pray for him that his faith will not fail. The prayer point of Jesus was on his faith, and the attack of Satan on a generation to make us lascivious and unconscious of God is a faith attack. I pray that your faith will fail not. And when thou art converted, the attack has profit in it. If your faith does not fail, your eyes will be open to see the cosmos, to see the civilization that Satan has built, and then you'll be more cautious to navigate without carrying the properties of Satan. It is when you have that wisdom that you can now strengthen the brethren.